Da, 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 da. Robert Palmer. Brian Ferry. Yeah, why not? Brian Ferry. Come on, and stick together. Da, 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 da. Let's open up that one. Let's cut Robert Palmer out. Robert Palmer. Oop, there we go. Next, Brian Ferry. Is Ferry a first name? No, it's Perry, I'm thinking. I'm getting old. Ferry. Wow, do you know who he looks like? He looks like the English actor. Wow, close to eye, small dent. I'm seeing Alice Cooper as well. You put long hair on it, I'm seeing Alice Cooper. Do you know what it does look like, though? It looks like Billy Murray. Does that find it easier when I put that in? Yeah. Wow, it really does look like a young Billy Murray. The close set eyes. This person's been in so many films. That's who I'm seeing. Young Bill Murray. Right there. It's uncanny. Uncanny. There might even be sisters. I'll give you that. Right. We're looking at Brian Murray. Not Brian Murray. Brian Ferry. Brian Ferry. Have I done Brian Ferry? Let's look in the back. Brian Ferry. Brian. Brian Ferry. Back file. Away it goes. Whilst it searches my back file, we will hunker down on this one. Brian Ferry, obviously a girl, obviously a woman's face look, egg-shaped, widest up top, close set eyes, open eye sockets look, crow's feet, small dentures, a sloping jawline, a pointed chin. It's been masculinized, but it's still pointed. And there's absolutely no I'd expect to see lines up this side at least. Even if you don't see the Adam's apple. You don't always see a man's Adam's apple either. Unless they're speaking, that's when you really see it. Like with Raish, I don't really notice it until he starts talking to me and I see it moving up and down. I'm like, oh my gosh. Is that Jerry Hall? Oh, it is Jerry Hall. Another one. He married Rupert Murdoch. We did Rupert Murdoch last night, didn't we? Is that your first wife? He's got a big chinny chin, hasn't he? Look at the size of those mandibles. And again, big teeth, little teeth, cardboard box. FTM. FTM walked into the bar and the bartender said, why the long face, love? Brian Ferry. That's no good. Airport. That one's nice there, though. That's definitely in line. Leant forward. Look how the woman leads forward into the walk. Martin Sheen. Oh, yeah, I see a little bit of Martin Sheen. It's the closer eyes that do it. Look at those teeth. Is that Cat Dealey? Who is that? I recognise that. I recognise the teeth, but I can't name it. Who is that? Brian Ferry reveals Amanda Shepherd. Amanda Shepherd. Amanda Shepherd. I recognise him, but I just the name don't ring a bell now I've read it. Can't even think of where I know it from. It looks like Cat Dealey with dark hair, though. That one up there, yeah. Right, okay. That's a nice gate. Do you know what else I'm seeing? I'm seeing Steve Carell. I'm seeing Steve Carell from The American Office, a 40-year-old virgin. Shocking, isn't it? Right, let's go after this one. Brian Ferry, backfile. Wait, 1 second. Come on, and stick together. Are you what? Am I looking in the right file here? Brian Ferry's not there. Shut up. I've done Brian Ferry. You're winding me up. Maybe I've only put one R in. Hang on. Brian F. Search. And it's found something straight away. What did it find? Brian T, Brian Shaw, Brian Club. Oh, it's searching for Brian's now. I didn't even find anything last time. Right, let it search. Gates, Brian Ferry. Is that my second? He's not very forthcoming on these gates, is he? I haven't put Walker. I haven't put Walker in yet. 1 second. There's another one there. That's nice. Inline football. From Flamingo. That's not very good. I don't like them ones either. That's a good one though. Come on and stick together. You know to play the game. Oh my gosh, Brian Ferry. Ferry me cross those clavicles. Sweet baby Jesus. Today's word is Boeing 747 passenger plane with a double-pronged Adam's apple. I'll take that picture. Have we got a bigger one of that? Oh, we do. We'll take that one. Look at that. Imagine that leaning into you, lads. Right, you're all comfy in bed. You laid there all comfy in bed. And you hear this voice say, darling, I'm coming to bed. And then that thing steps over you, lads. Imagine seeing that coming in for a kiss. I'll tell you what, clothes or no clothes, I'd grab my passport, jump out, even if I was on the 3rd floor, jump out that window. I'd be heading for the nearest boat out of England. Never in a million years. We'll take that picture. It's a bloke. Look how quick you can see them, look. Once you've trained yourself in the anatomy, just the neck alone tells you that's a man. The shadow casting jaw tells you that's a man. He's widest below the eyes, look, not in the hairline, tells you it's a man. The low set ears, look, pointed backwards, tell you it's a man. Forensics uses a multiple of markers. It does. But a single marker can trigger you into knowing the truth. Just like that, a stair fail. Game over. Right there. Look at the state of that flamingo foot. 1,000%. I'll bet you both me testicles that that's a woman. I'll bet you. And it really is that simple to see them, folks. And every other topic that they showed me, from flat earth, mud floods, the bionic man, I don't know what you call it, the monotoc man, all this stuff, the abominable man, the Bigfoot man, it's all a distraction to stop you from learning the truth. The truth is God created male and female in his image. There are only 2 skeletons in the world, just 2. We've got a flamingo foot there. It's a shame he didn't leave footprints behind him, look. Another one here. I can't believe Brian Ferry's not there. Back file. Let's have a quick look. Brian Cox, Brian De Palma, further down, E, F, 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 E, 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 F. Brian Fugit, Brian Art, it's not there. I can't believe it. I have done Brian Ferry. One more. Is that you? We're done. Full mints, game over. That's the beauty of forensics. You'll know them by their skeletons. And Jesus said, you'll know them by their fruits. And what he meant was the things they say, the way they act, the way they treat you. You'll know them by their fruits, what they bear to you. Anybody telling you that it's not all of them is one of them. I'm telling you now. It's all of them. There's a divide. Just like God made male and female, they made natural and unnatural. They didn't make natural. Natural's just here. But they made unnatural, and that's the verses. Male and female created them, and then the devil created the natural male and female into the reverse. Natural versus unnatural. Brian Ferry, sorry. Biological woman. And that right there is a dude with a double-pronged Adam's apple. Come on, computer, don't mess around. There we go. Save images. There are so many markers that we can use to spot them. But the gate is the most fundamental. Even when they try and fake this, there's been a few try and fake this, and they've all been caught because the people I've trained don't tell lies. My students don't tell lies. People come in here and pretend to be my students, yes, but they're not my students. My students don't tell lies. My students have a fundamental fear of God. The fear of God was put into you, right? When you realize his existence and how stupid you've been through your life, how you've disregarded everything because the devil fooled you. It all changes in an instant when you see his glory. And it puts fear into you. It does. The fear of God was put into me when I realized his power, his glory. The power and glory that it took to create just the plants in this world, let alone the birds, the fish, the animals, us. The power and the glory that goes in, it's combined with it. It's not goes in, it comes with it. It's combined. It's entwined. The power of God is entwined in everything. And in knowing that grace and that glory and that power, no one man can have all that power. That's right. No one man can, because man can't be trusted with that power. Only God can. I don't know if to take that as your 50-50. I like it. Is that a young one? Is it real? That's not AI, is it? No. I like that one more, though. I like it when you got older, your egg face came. We'll take that one. Brian Ferry, right there. Hello, Tim. How you doing, mate? I saw that. Right, let's drop that one into existence. Who's the next one on the list after Brian Ferry? Bob Marley. No one